What's up, YouTube? You're probably used to me singing, doing singing videos. This is a little bit of a change, and yes, I'm still drinking this. There's still stuff left in here. This is a bit of a change. Um, a while ago I said I was going to be doing advice videos, but I never really did. I did one on piercings and, like, where to place them and all that junk. But, I want to talk about something else. Something that's on a deeper level, something I can personally relate to, and something that's good to talk about once you've gotten through it. And even if you still deal with it, the fact that you know how to deal with it when it happens. So, here it goes. Um, I used to have battles with anxiety, and those have really subsided since I left New York, which is good because I haven't gotten any. And very rarely, if I do, and they don't come full force. I still deal with depression, and I really, in my mind, I couldn't come up with a reason why. I get it. I can't blame life because, yeah, it was rough sometimes, but not always. And at stages of my life, I had almost everything that I ever wanted, and even more so. So I don't understand how someone like me, that, not to brag, has almost everything, has so little mentally. And I think it's because of the way I perceive things, not because the way life has sent me things. It's the way I don't think people should base a situation on the fact that life sent you something. I think it should be the way people react to what life sent you. Like, anything can happen to you, and that's really not going to make you less or any more of a person, but it's the way you deal with what happens to you. I have friends of mine that cut themselves. I used to scratch myself. And it's not something you could say you're proud of, but honestly, scars should make you proud if you have scars to live by. And if you don't, if you have scars, it's a sign that you didn't feed into it fully. If that makes any sense, it's a negative and a positive because scars are reminders and they hurt, but they're also strength to me. Personally, they're strength because they say, okay, you have something to look at, and you're still here, being able to look at it instead of being so foolish as to really go to such lengths. I have friends of mine that personally I know depression's hard. It's very difficult. Like I sometimes I have the best days of my life, and at the end of the day, I'm wondering why I'm thinking about death and suicide and crazy things that pop into my mind that I don't even want to be thinking. That I personally am not thinking. It's just resting there, like dormant in my mind. And I guess when I'm at such a high level, which I'm so happy, that's just like drops the bomb. But personally, I could say a few things. In church, we used to do, well, I'm not really very religious, but there was one thing in church that I used to do, that we used to do it in high school, that really did help, and maybe you guys will try it. Take a few pieces of paper and write regrets down, write mistakes down, write sins down, write things that you hate about yourself down. Put them in a pile and burn them. We used to do that. We used to put it in a pile or like a bin, like a trash bin, a metal trash bin. We'd set it on fire. And it was symbolic because, yeah, as you're watching the dust go up, the smoke go up in flames, you're also watching like kind of something die inside of you, a good thing that you wanted to die inside of you. Find a song that you love and make it the song of your life. Find a song that you absolutely adore, that you can relate to, not to get you down like, my life sucks, but to get you like, wow, life's tough, but this song's gonna help me. This is my song, right? This one. It's got me through a lot of stages of my life. It's a very good song. It's Landslide by Stevie Nicks. And I like Dixie Chick's version, but I like Stevie Nicks because she has a more of a raw voice and just different. Um, when life flips you upside down, find something or someone to love you right side up. Because everything that falls upside down can always be flipped. But something that's fallen so, it's not about falling down, it's about falling deep. Sometimes when you've fallen so deep, it's hard to get up, but you still can, because you're still falling. If you're just like flat and don't want to move, then that's you. You want to remain stagnant and sedentary. It's not something you can change. But personally, on a personal note, I get lows every now and then, and they come out of nowhere. And I can't say where I get them or why I get them, but I can say that they're reminders that I deal with a lot. I take on a lot of burdens mentally, but guess what? The fact that I'm still here every day is a strength to me. It shows strength to me. Sometimes I don't want to be, but I know that I won't always have it tomorrow, that I'll feel that way. There'll be a tomorrow I'll wake up and not have any of this anymore, and I just wait for that day. Whether or not it will or won't come, I don't think of it that way. I think of it as it may come, it may not. So anyone that battles with depression, find something to live for, find someone to live for. Ultimately, find happiness within yourself. Everybody has one thing that they like about themselves. Some people don't like to admit it. Everybody has something they like about themselves. Right now, I can't tell you some few things. I like my teeth. See, I like my eyes. I like my lashes. People can find stupid things that they like about themselves, even bad things. They can like the fact that they'll smack someone that it hurts them, and that's enough to satisfy. Like I said, when life, depression, anxiety, stress, memories. I have a lot of memories I wish I remembered that I've forgotten. I have a lot of things I forgot. I've forgotten that I wish I remembered. But ultimately, this is what I say. When life, depression, anxiety, memory, stress, anything flips you upside down, there's always someone or something, regardless, even if that someone's yourself, that'll love you right side up. So when you're flipped upside down, you're flipped inside out, someone will pull you back to how you're supposed to be. They'll take your shambles and love your shambles. Some people love broken people. I personally love when I meet someone that's kind of broken and messed up, and like people like, oh, why would you bother? It's because I like that. No one's perfect, and I like people that are very far from perfect more than those that are close, because I'm far from perfect, so I like someone that's far so we can get closer. Even though perfection's a goal that's unrealistic because it doesn't exist. Perfection is nothing. But you can be close to perfect, but I want someone that's far from perfect so I can take them where they are and travel with them to this non-existent goal this point, but it's the point. It's traveling. I don't care about life's a ladder. If you see me people in your life that are a few steps ahead and aren't willing to climb down to climb up with you, they're not worth it. If you find people that pass you right by on the ladder, step right over you, they're not worth it. It's the people that lower themselves on the ladder, or people that meet you right on that one first step and climb up with you that really matter. I mean, I have some writing. See if I can find some. I don't know which one to relate to, but here. Life, it's a pattern. You see, I like to think of everything in life as a pattern. And why? Because as a child and as a kid, patterns always seem to intrigue me. They would be so easy at some points and yet so difficult at others. However, regardless of how short or long the process took place, I'd always, well, almost always, figure it out or find the solution somehow. The bad thing is that these were in books. Patterns are in books, and life doesn't have an answer key. So sometimes you have to make your own. The point is, you might not ever have any, not even all, but you might never have any of the answers. But what matters is the fact that you're willing to question. Because if you're questioning, you still have interest. Don't lose interest in life. You can lose interest in things in life. I know I've lost interest in life as a whole sometimes, but guess what? There's gonna be a day that you wake up that you're gonna feel like hell, and there's gonna be a day you wake up that you feel great. Might not. Neither one may last, but the point is that it's there. If you have one straight mood, it's not gonna get you anywhere. So, like I said, in life, fine. Here's how it goes. When life flips you upside down, there's always someone there or something to flip you and love you right side up. There you go. Becca Bang. That. I hope that helped. If not, inbox me. And to everybody out there that's watching this and goes through the same thing, I'm not, even if I don't know you personally, trust me, I'm standing on that cliff with you because I know exactly how you feel. Take care. Stay alive. Don't make drastic decisions because you can't reverse them once they're done.